Welcome to WCA World News. I'm bringing you the most important stories from across the globe. Today, we dive into a country once rich in oil but now gripped by crisis, Venezuela. Let's explore why Venezuela, despite its vast resources. Venezuela was once the shining star of South America, home to the largest proven oil reserves in the world. But now, the country is in ruins, suffering from hyperinflation, food shortages, and a mass exodus of its citizens. What went wrong? Venezuela's economy is tied to one thing: oil. For years, high oil prices funded ambitious social programs under former President Hugo Chávez. But when global oil prices collapsed in 2014, Venezuela's cash flow dried up almost overnight. The country had put all its eggs in one basket. When prices fell, Venezuela had no backup plan, no diversified industries, and no way to keep up with imports for even the most basic necessities. But it wasn't just oil. The government's economic policies turned a crisis into a catastrophe. Price controls meant producers couldn't make a profit, leading to food and medicine shortages. Inflation spiraled out of control, and today, Venezuela's currency is nearly worthless. Imagine needing a bag full of cash just to buy a loaf of bread. Meanwhile, political chaos added fuel to the fire. In 2018, President Nicolás Maduro's election was widely condemned as fraudulent, sparking protests and deepening divisions in the country. Opposition leader Juan Guaido declared himself interim president, backed by dozens of countries, including the US and members of the EU. But despite this, Maduro has clung to power with support from the military and key allies like Russia and China. The result? A full-blown humanitarian crisis. Over 7 million Venezuelans have fled their homeland, seeking refuge in neighboring countries. Back home, those who remain face chronic shortages of food, clean water, and medicine. Families are torn apart, hospitals have no supplies, and diseases once eradicated have returned. Venezuela's health system is collapsing, leaving millions without access to essential care. Venezuela's isolation on the global stage has only worsened its plight. Sanctions from the US and Europe have targeted Venezuela's oil industry, cutting off vital income. While these measures are aimed at pressuring Maduro, they've also contributed to the suffering of ordinary Venezuelans. Without access to international credit and aid, Venezuela's economic recovery remains a distant dream. Venezuela's path forward is uncertain. The country needs political reforms, economic restructuring, and international cooperation to lift its people out of poverty and crisis. But without meaningful change, the struggles of this once prosperous nation will continue. Yet, despite all the challenges, the Venezuelan spirit remains strong. Many citizens, both inside and outside the country, continue to hope for a brighter future. That's it for today's deep dive on Venezuela. What do you think the country needs to recover? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a story. Thanks for watching WCA World News, where we bring the world to you.